What's up, BMCs? My name is Gene, and today you're here for another Tarkov episode. This time around, I've done my best to compile a collection of lab raids that had taken place just before the wipe had occurred. Originally, the idea was to create an episode that would be dedicated to Jaeger's Bad Feeling quest, basically a task that revolved completely around PvP and raider combat exclusively in the labs. However, I realized a little too late that by the time I had a chance to finish this task, it was already nearly over. At this point, limited time events replaced one another in an eye blink due to the upcoming wipe. After Bad Feeling became unfinishable, I still wanted to focus my episode entirely on the labs map. I thought that this was a perfect time for me to make an episode dedicated to the labs for two specific reasons. First of all, and I will mention this in the first raid during the video, despite the fact that I began playing Tarkov casually since 2018, I had never ever even once tried playing on the labs map. The general unwillingness to try out labs stemmed from the assumption that this map is hardware demanding, thus resulting in a glitchy video, and just generally hard to get accustomed to because of all the good and experienced players, often running in groups on a cramped map in a relatively tight combat environment. Still, the time had come though, I felt, to finally give this map a shot. The second reason for this was pretty much tied to the first one. Now that the wipe was coming in fast, there was no longer any gear fear or hesitancy to play freely. Every player came in rocking with the best loadout, and losing the loadout was no longer actually a loss, since again, because of the wipe. And so I made this video. Unlike my previous Tarkov compilations, after failing Bad Feeling, I decided not to have any goals per se, being present in this episode. Rather, this is just a video about exploration, PvP combat, and sometimes even survival and extraction from one of Tarkov's deadliest maps, the labs. This video will be released several days after the wipe, and like all my Tarkov videos, it has both good and bad, exciting and boring moments. Enjoy, guys. Alright guys, so one fun factoid. I've been playing Tarkov for many years, but this is literally the first fucking time that I am playing on labs. I don't know anything. I literally don't know anything about this map. I don't know where to go, but I just clipped somebody. Alright, I just got somebody. And I guess you could say this is a good start to the quest. Bad Feeling, or how do you call that shit? Alright, let's focus. Let's focus. We're doing good. Okay, somebody else is running around. I feel like somebody's fucking here, man, but... They got me all paranoid and shit. Alright, finally, we stopped the blood. We have stopped the blood. And, I don't know if I should be going down there again. I'm trying to kind of tune into this shit. I kind of feel like there might have been two dudes, man. Not one, but two. And I was right. I heard 2 footsteps. The other guy was there waiting for me to come to his buddy and pick that shit up from his corpse, and I died. Like, I paid the ultimate price for the curiosity, but we got that first kill. We got the first kill. So a poop burrito has killed us. This guy wasn't playing around. He was just waiting with that fucking AK. But yeah, we killed somebody. We killed a bear. This guy was level 31/50. Alright, that's not bad. That's not the worst start. It could have been worse. We're gonna hit next. So yeah, let's just keep going with this. Like I've said, for the first raid on Labs, I don't even know where I was. Yeah, fucking 545 BP headshot. That sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. Alright, guys. So, as it turns out, the task, the quest given to us by Jaeger, Bad Feeling, is over. I did not know this because when I started playing on the Labs... What the fuck was that? That was absolutely unexpected. Anyway, we're gonna try to survive, guys. We're gonna keep playing on the Labs map, and we no longer have a goal of, you know, killing just PMCs or the Raider Scavs, because the Bad Feeling quest is over. However, we're still gonna explore, we're gonna keep going, because this map is very new to me. And our objective is to survive and to see what's gonna happen. Like, all of the extraction points, the cargo elevator, the main elevator, the ventilation shaft, the sewage conduit, the medical block elevator, none of these things mean jack shit to me, because I don't know where these extraction points are located. So, as we understand by now, Labs is a high-risk, high-reward type of a map, and you can't really rush here. I don't think you can. At least not in my state when I don't know the layout of the map. I don't know where to go. I know I'm playing a bit too cautiously, but I just can't really rush into the fray. Because that's not gonna end well, I feel like. Alright, so finally we are looking at the labs themselves, not the boiler room, like during the previous raid where I killed a guy and then got shot by another guy. All of that stuff happened in the boiler area, but here we're actually looking at the lab, I believe, or some kind of an office area inside the lab. But at least it's not a technical area. Alright, so that's a player, I think. How the fuck is that guy alive, man? I shot him right in the head. There's like literally his brains on the fucking screen. But I didn't hear no no death sound. So that guy's alive, yo. Right, this guy's taunting me, but I don't give a fuck because I can't hear what he's saying. Ooh, that was close. That was some close shit. Alright, he was quick, not gonna lie. That guy was quick. But I'm really curious to see whether I shot that first guy with his brains being splattered all over that fucking screen. Okay, we got killed by whatever, Baz K2. This guy was good. He was fast with that fucking SIG hybrid, or how do you call that? SIG spear shit. Yeah, we killed one player. I don't know who it was. Probably some kind of a, well, not even that high of a level player. But anyway, we're slowly getting the knack for labs. I feel like if I would have been just a tad bit more quick, I could have clipped this guy too, but it is what it is. So, yeah, so the SIG Spear is very, very powerful, no doubt about it. Let's try our luck during the next raid. We'll see if we're gonna be able to do better this time around. I want to extract at least once. Alright, so let's keep going, guys. The previous raid ended in our death, which was to be expected, but we're not gonna stop. We gotta keep exploring. What the fuck was that? Like a bullet whizzing by? We all know how Tarkov has those strange glitches with the shots just flying by randomly. But anyway, we're gonna keep going. We gotta keep exploring. The fuck was that? Okay, this time around, I believe we're in some kind of a different area altogether. We're no longer in the boiler room, but we're also not in the office section of the map. There are some containers here. Like I guess like a storage facility of some sort we have. As you can see, guys, we went back to the good old AKSU. Okay, so that's the server room. That's what it says over here. The server area. Whether there's anything valuable in that area, I don't know. Probably some electronics or some shit. So we hear an elevator, I think, or something. Oh shit. Some bot with a flashlight? I think those are just kind of like bots probably over there. In the distance. Alright, slowly but steadily we're getting, like I'm saying, the hang of the map, right? Now the question is, where do we extract from? Parking gate has been unlocked. I don't know. I don't know how I missed that guy. That was very close. I think I shot him a few times, but my ammo just wasn't good enough. I wasn't expecting him to come from behind me, so... yeah, that was kind of fucked up, not gonna lie, but, again, we see, like, a juiced player, not here, but when I was fighting against him, he had some kind of a crazy-looking helmet. Anyway, I shot him only 3 times. Most of that shit got absorbed, from what I understand. And then we got shot in the thorax with the M62 tracer. So I feel like that's something that I should switch to as well. It's a more hard-hitting weapon, because I keep kind of like using the AKSU here, the BT rounds, which aren't even that good. So during the next raid, we're gonna step our game up. We're gonna choose something more hard-hitting, and hopefully we'll be able to do better. Alright guys, onwards to the next raid. Again, we spawn somewhere in an underground area. This time around, we have a more hard-hitting weapon, though, so hopefully this is gonna be... a more successful type of a raid. I don't know. You can never really foretell. Holy shit, something's already happening. We can hear... okay, so that's the medical block elevator. At least we know. Okay, that's the boiler room. So we're using the M62 tracer, which isn't that great, but it's still, I think, better than the 545, BT. This should be more hard-hitting, I think.
Внимание персоналу. Лифты в секторе О введены в строй.
Alright, once more, we're in the labs area. Some of the elevators have been turned on. Great. Okay, we have somebody to the right. Jumping and making noise, so... alright, same thing, a couple of grenades. Can't hurt. Right, somebody was blasting at us. A bot or a player? Hard to say. Yeah, that was probably a raider. That's definitely a Scav raider. Like, one thing that I'm having kind of, like, difficulties with when it comes to this map is how fucking dark it is in some areas. Alright, let's keep moving. It seems like this time around there are more bots, less players. Okay, this guy was actually a player. Alright, I was not expecting that guy to be here. And maybe neither was he, but expecting for me to be here. Okay, I don't know who I just clipped there. Probably another bot.
Take this, you mother...
Alright, so technically we can go back to the... I guess to the medical elevator. Maybe taking the loot with us and finally, after a few attempts, finally surviving during the actual raid. Cargo elevators, okay, so... This is yet another extraction point, but... I guess you have to kind of like activate the shit. Alright, so we're gonna go down. Alright, so now I'm kind of confused as to where the medical elevator is, because like I said, this is all new for me. This seems to be some kind of a catacomb type of a building here, so... Obviously, I have a lot of shit on me, so... maybe let's just use this for some max stamina. Let's hope there are no rats here anywhere, too. Alright, something's telling me I probably went the wrong way, and... we're not gonna find... the medical elevator anywhere here. Okay, this isn't the place. Like, you gotta agree, though, this is pretty confusing. Like, if you haven't been here... Alright, elevator. Or is this not it? Yeah, I guess that's not the elevator we were looking for.
О, вижу их!
Where the fuck was that coming from? Okay, is this guy like above me? Okay, not gonna lie, that was a pretty cheap kill. Ooh! Alright, I'm not gonna be able to take all of this loot. In fact, I'm probably gonna die soon enough, but, like, you know, we're trying our best here to kind of stay alive. Alright, I mean, there's not that much time left. And I hear more and more people running, so... sooner or later, this will be my death, but, like... Alright, so we do know that there is an extraction available somewhere here by using the medical block elevator. Cargo elevators, I don't even know where the fuck those are. Restore power. Okay, so that's the main elevators. Right, can there be a chance that there's the sewage conduit? Exfiltration here somewhere? Sink the water level. Come on, my dudes. Okay, so you see, this is one of those situations where I see where all of the exfiltrations are, but I don't know how to activate them, though. Like, how the fuck do I do that? What? Turn on the pump. Did I turn on the pump? Okay. Okay, so I think that shit is draining. Alright, we gotta wait for this shit, for the water to drop, and all that crap. They could be a bit quicker about this, you know? Like, is there even a ladder, like, to drop down here, or what? Yeah, this is taking a while, I'm gonna tell you guys, honestly, like... Alright, and finally, the sewage conduit was the first extraction, the exfiltration point that we made too, during the whole lab adventure of ours. This raid went surprisingly smooth. I did not expect for it to go so well, because you saw the previous raid, guys. It's really hard to, you know, get consistent kills, but this time around we killed, 3 players and 3 raiders. So we killed Chuck Norris is 44, Monstus Paneer and Mike Cox. Small shit, man. These nicknames they have, I swear, man. Anyway, this was a good raid. 7,000 experience, and more importantly, we're finally getting the understanding of how the map looks like. In my opinion, that's extremely important, so let's click next. We're gonna patch up, we're gonna see what was in that backpack. Maybe some of those guys left some good loot. They just kind of like threw that shit in the backpack and then I picked it up. I don't know, we're gonna have to see. Most likely it's just ordinary gear, but let's have a quick look. That fucking drawbridge backpack was completely empty. Like, I was expecting something, but not for this thing to be completely fucking empty. Anyway, on to the next raid. Alright guys, let's try to capitalize and move on after the previous successful raid. Obviously not every single raid can be a great one, but we're gonna see what happens. Alright, so some bad shit is already happening. Now, I don't know if there's some loot here or anything, or is this just like a... like a questing area? I have no clue. Probably you gotta do some quests here for the traders, maybe take some shit out of those server units. But I did hear somebody move, and oh fuck. Yeah, I don't know where that's happening, but it's somewhere close, that's for sure. I did not even see what the hell that was, dude. Like, what the fuck, man? Was that to my left, or... You see, so that's the thing about this map. There's so much kind of objects, so many stuff that's in the way, it's essentially hard to understand where you might be getting attacked from, you know? And that's what happened during this useless, terrible raid of mine, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep pushing. Hopefully there's gonna be more of those, more, you know, successful raids, like not this one, but the previous one, but ultimately we're gonna see. Alright guys, we're gonna hope that this raid, unlike the previous one, is gonna be more, you know, more good for us. We're gonna hope that it's gonna be more fortunate, so to speak. However, due to the Vulcan 5 helmet, I won't be able to hear as well, because obviously we have no headgear. Alright, finally, after that long trek of ours, we reached the labs. Because those labyrinths, let me tell you, man, took me like somewhere around like 10 minutes just to get out of them. Right, well, apparently there's not too much shooting, so let's spice this place up a bit. Because it's way too silent. Alright, so can I open the gates, right? I don't know what this is gonna do. But I know that maybe this is where we can extract from the parking gate. Right, so these are scavs, right? Oh, fuck! That was the most stupidest, awkward death that I have ever experienced in Tarkov. As you saw, I broke my legs, the guy tosses a grenade, I somehow die in the most stupidest way, but that's a part of my gameplay, guys, so forgive me. It was kind of fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot of good gear that we lost. I was kind of confused though. There were no PMCs around this time. I was playing super cautiously, kind of just skulking around the catacombs. Then I reached the labs, there's nobody there except the grenade-wielding scavs. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, but we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep fighting. Maybe there's gonna be some more interesting raids after this one, I hope. Guys, bear with me as always. Alright guys, so the raids continue. Out of the good news, we finally have a wipe date announced by BSG, so soon enough all of these crazy pre-wipe raids will end. But while we still have the time, we're gonna keep playing on the labs, trying to get those good, you know, accurate, precise kills. Right, there's the first kill. We had to kind of play like a rat. But we have the Comtac 4s that give us a bit of that sound advantage. Alright, on to the next portion of the map we go. Alright, so even though I'm in this raid already, you know, like not in this raid, sorry, like playing on this map for probably about already, you know, the 10th time. Even still, the map layout can be a bit confusing. Because it is a pretty darn big map. Like, you have, you know, the service area, then you have the labs themselves. Alright, during this raid, it seems like, except that first guy that we killed in the boiler area, there's not too many players, although there was some shooting just now. The fuck, a hidden medical bag? Man, if they hid that fucking medical bag, they could have at least hid something good in it. And not just some shit. Alright, so this security room apparently has something good. Some kind of a locked door. However, we can't open it because you need some kind of, I guess, like a key card, basically. Alright, movement. We can hear some movement. Let's try to see if we can ambush whoever the hell is here. It's probably like a group of people. Yeah, I think I got one guy. Now they know where I am. Ooh! I think I probably fucked up a PMC with that grenade. He shouldn't have run in to the fucking room like that, man. Okay, let's see what he had, my boys. Ooh, shit, this guy had a bunch of stuff on him, too. Which is not surprising now, because... It's not surprising because we have that situation where, a pre-wipe event where all of the scavs are running with top-tier gear. So he probably took that shit off of them. Anyway, fuck. What can we put inside the takedown bag? What the hell is this, bro? I don't even know what the fuck this is. I can't even put it into my pouch. Alright, anyway. MDR. Alright, so I'm probably gonna take the MDR and not the MK47. Or maybe let's do this instead. Let's try to do this instead. Alright, doesn't matter by now. So that other dude also had probably some good shit on him too, some good loot. We're gonna have to wait and see though. I hope I'll be able to make it here. I don't know if this is a wise thing to do or not. Alright, take a shit. Dog tags and another MDR. Yeah, I think I hear somebody running. Oh shit. Okay, this guy basically had just like a bunch of chems on him. It would be nice to leave, but the only place where I know I can leave is the sewage conduit, and I'm not entirely certain whether I know where that is, right? Like, I do remember vaguely, but... So this is not an extraction point. So on labs, from what I understand, most if not all extraction points, you have to activate something to enable them. Unlike in some other maps where you can just, you know, bounce. If need be, you just bounce, you run, you reach some kind of an extraction and you're good. Here you actually have to do something. Just like on the reserve map, for an example. Alright, I think we're getting closer to the sewage conduit. Extraction, we just need to find it. But it should be somewhere here. One thing I don't kind of like about this place, though, it seems you can get ambushed here. But then again, this goes for... probably for any portion of this map. Okay, this is... Oh, fuck. What the hell, dude? Dude, what the fuck? There's some kind of a crazy person here, dude. Okay, was that even a fucking player or like a... Who the fuck was that? That was some kind of a generic scav, I guess. Alright, doesn't matter. Okay, I think we're getting further away from the sewage conduit. We don't want that. We want to find the sewage conduit. Okay, maybe this is the place? God damn. Alright, I think we're on the right path. I think. Okay, this should be it. We just gotta wait for the water level to drop. If we survive, both of the extractions are gonna be by means of the sewage conduit. So far, I did not find any other viable extraction points. Maybe that's gonna change, but this is the only one I know of. As of, I don't know, like raid probably number 10 or 11. But still, if we do survive, this was a pretty good raid again. 3 dead PMCs, 1 crazy-ass random raider scav, I guess. We still gotta survive, though. Alright, so there we have it. Time to extract and see, because I didn't really pay attention as to what level PMCs I killed. By now, probably fairly high-level players, because we're literally like less than a week from the wipe. So let's see. Alright, yeah, so we killed, like, we got wiped, Cywin King and Amir. Alright. One guy got clipped with a grenade, and we actually finished, I believe, a quest that Propor gives to us at the very start of the game, namely Grenadier. Alright guys, on to the next raid with the trophy MDR that we took in the previous raid. Now, taking high-tier weapons is not really a challenge, like I said, like I mentioned in the previous episode. As of today, we have an event, I don't know for how long. It's not really an official event, I don't think so at least, but what we do have is we have a bunch of fucking scavs running around, at least on interchange, that are just armed to the teeth. And if you want to get good gear, all you need to do basically is do a scav run, find some dead scavs or dead PMCs on interchange, and you're gonna get all kinds of stuff like MDRs, M4s, all decked out guns and stuff, so therefore I think players play a bit carelessly right now because they're not really afraid, you know, of losing any gear. Right now it doesn't really matter at all. But still, if you want to get a few decent kills on labs, I think, you know, rushing into the fray isn't the best course of action. You guys know me by now, I play in a very cautious way. I don't know if I can define my gameplay style as a rat. I don't really camp in one area per se, but I still play very fucking passively.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
We can talk about this. I'm here just to find people and give them hugs.
Where are you, bro?
I'm above you. Look above you.
Above me?
Yeah, look up, bro.
I guess I must be blind, I can't see anybody. Are you about to shoot me, bro?
No, bro. Wait, what is your name?
My name is not important.
Why the fuck do you sound so familiar?
Do I?
Very.
I don't know. I might sound like somebody else, I don't know though.
Is your name Ned?
Is my name what?
Ned.
No, I'm definitely not Ned.
Okay.
Bro, you got...
Mess my leg, please.
Dude, you got me all freaking spooked. I don't know. I don't know. Where are you, man?
You was so goofy, bro.
Goofy is my middle name. Oh shit! I thought we were friends, bro! I guess we were not friends. We weren't friends at all. We weren't even frenemies. We were just enemies. So I really did believe that this guy is above me, and he wasn't. At least I don't think so. Anyway, I shouldn't have ran. I should have just shot him until either him or me died. On to the next raid. Alright, so despite the fact that that previous awkward encounter has led to our untimely death, we're not gonna let that discourage us. We're gonna keep fighting. Back to the good old AKSU. With the shitty-ass BT ammo, because I didn't unlock any other one. We are, again, somewhere on the outskirts of the map, and by outskirts I mean that we are far away from the epicenter of the lab itself, and thus wise the combat. One thing that kind of sucks now is that I can't really purchase due to the fact that the flea market is disabled. We can't purchase good headgear, namely the Comtac 4s. So we're gonna try to play carefully. Okay, so combat is happening as we speak. Okay, there's a group of dudes, I think. Oh, shit. Yeah, I feel like I'm not doing anything by throwing these grenades. I'm essentially just wasting them. I wasted all of my grenades. But, like, I don't want to rush. Okay, should we just camp? I don't want to rush. I don't want to, like, jump into the fray because I know that the BT is gonna be underperforming. I just love AKSU, but that's why I chose this gun. But, like, I know this ammo ain't gonna cut it, and, you know, in a direct confrontation. Is this guy behind us? Come on, dude! Like, what the fuck, though? Holy shit, man! You see what I was saying about the BT being, like, crappy? That's what I meant. Alright, just patch up. What kind of armor class did this guy have? Okay, so he had, like, yeah, class 6 armor. That's what's up. Right, so finally we kind of restored our dude to, I guess, more or less of a fighting form. However, I need to preferably find... Oh, this thing. This is what I fucking wanted. I guess this is the labs, right? Like, including a medical lab, so we're bound to find some good shit here. Okay, what's here? Anything good? Maybe some lead X's? No? No, just some fucking juice. This is actually kind of useful as well, though, because after getting our stomach blacked out, we lost some energy and stamina and whatever the fuck. Anyway, so the fight continues. Somewhere far away, I can hear gunshots. Or not gunshots, but rather bullet impact. I suspect there's nothing good here, but somebody fucking dropped the soap. When they were, I guess, taking a dump or something? Is this like the women's washroom? What? Okay, nothing here. Okay, so this is the cargo elevator. I don't believe I saw this before, so now I know. Okay, this says medical block, so yeah. Since this is the medical block, medical items should be here. I don't know, like, I did a quick search. Okay, didn't see that one. Yeah, we did do a quick search, but I don't think there's anything highly valuable here, though. Alright, it seems like the scanned firefights kind of died down to the point of where there's nothing happening anymore. Like, I don't want to run too much here. Because you can get sniped. This happened to me before. By now, I have done a bit more raids, and, you know, sometimes I get shot, and I don't really include that in this video because, you know, there's not much to show. But anyway, yeah, this area is definitely not always safe. Holy fuck! That bullet impact, though, was that like a glitch? That shit felt like it's really close, like almost... Almost as if it whizzed by me, so I don't know. Alright, so shit is happening. There's still stuff happening. Oh! You see, that's what I'm saying. Where did I get shot from? I don't know. Maybe it was below. Maybe it was on the deck where I was, on the second deck. I honestly haven't seen who shot me. I guess it was a bot. Typon. That's like a raider scav. So I got killed by a fucking raider scav. That's great. Anyway, we killed one guy, though. That was a really crazy, I don't know, like, I just had to put so much bullets into that dude before he died. But anyway, we got shot into the head by a Wormageddon. I don't know, maybe that Wormageddon, since I was wearing like a mask and not a helmet, maybe the Wormageddon hit me in the temple or something, because that shit doesn't penetrate anything, but maybe it hit me, I don't know, in the back of the head where I had no armor. Anyway, on to the next raid. Alright guys, so with just days literally left before the start of the wipe, we keep playing on the labs map, trying to just kind of like survive, explore, whatever. You can't really surprise anybody now with top-tier weapons. Every player has those, if not through their possessions, then by eluding the scavs on various maps, such as Interchange, where you can find huge amounts of good loot on the scavs, and so basically everybody's armed to the teeth right now. Alright, well, we're just gonna explore. We're gonna see what's up here. Like I've said from the start of the video, the goal is to pretty much just kill PMCs, find some good items maybe, things like that. Alright, so we found a bunch of stims here. Unsurprisingly, because this is the medical area after all. So let's keep going. So I'm using the shittier BCP full metal jackets because I'm all out of my M62 tracer rounds. I don't know how well these will perform. Probably not too well against your more armored opponent. Oh, somebody here got shot to death.
Better sweep your sectors. We've got a rat here, damn it! Goddamn traitor!
Ooh, shit. Alright, was this just like a single dude, or are there more people? That's the question. Okay, so this guy still had, like, some of his ammo left. Let's check the mag. So I guess this is what you need those Terra Labs keys for. I was never in one of these rooms. I got a chance to get into one of these rooms, as you can see, because this guy opened the premises. But, like, the question is, do we really have anything really valuable here? That's kind of like the question. Where did he shoot me from? You see, so this is what I'm saying. Like, when you don't know the map layout that well, especially against all of these great players, like, I don't feel like he even shot me from the tunnel, man. Like, I feel like he shot me somewhere to my left, but that kind of sucked though. This guy just kind of like obliterated me really quickly. But anyway, we did manage to kill one guy as well. We're gonna keep playing until it's all over, guys. I know this is not the best performance, but we're trying as much as we can. So let's keep going. Let's keep hoping that we're gonna get more of those kills. All right, guys. Despite the fact that the AKSU with the BT ammo was underperforming during the previous raids, we're gonna take it a step further. We're gonna fight with PS rounds this late into the wipe with very, very, very weak ammo. The reason for this is because I'm all out of BT ammo, and I just want to keep going with the AKSU, namely the AKS-74 UN this time around. We'll see whether we're gonna be able to do anything. So we spawned at the sewer conduit. Very far away from the labs themselves. We can already hear gunshots. Let's try to make this count. Survive for as long as we can. Maybe even kill somebody in the process. Anyway, we're gonna see what happens. Alright, so we reached the labs. Now the question is, how much DMCs do we have around here? And for how long will we survive? Okay, so there's somebody up there. Right, so somebody's chucking them fucking grenades now. The question is, where from? Are they throwing those shits? Oh, I killed his ass? Yeah, I don't even know how I killed him. With this fucking ammo. Just had to wait like a fucking rat, but... Okay, well, I don't know if we're gonna survive this or not. If we don't, I won't be surprised. But let's heal up after that ratty ambush of ours. And let's see what we have found as loot. First, we gotta obviously patch up, though. Alright, so... the elevator has been activated. By somebody. Yeah, this guy had nothing good on him. Server room. We don't want to go there. I don't think there's any point to that. Now the question is, do we just, after all of that, you know, long-ass ratting, do we just, like, take this... do we take this loot and do we bounce, or... going back to the... sewage conduit, or do we keep exploring? Like, if I could just bounce, I would, but, like, there's... if there would be, like, an extraction available somewhere very close. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I shot one guy, did I not? Like, it was too dark to see, honestly. It was just too dark to see. I shot somebody, but then I felt like that was the only guy that was there. I think I got killed by the... yeah, I just got killed by the fucking raiders. This is humiliating. Oh, shit, so, what? Oh, I think I killed one guy with a grenade. There was one guy running, right? And I threw a couple of grenades, then I shot the other guy, and then a raider killed me. Anyway, do we have grenade kills? That's the question. We have assault rifle kills. So, everybody who I killed with an assault rifle. I don't understand who I killed, because, anyway, guys, fuck this. We got shot by a raider scav, but we're gonna keep going until we can, but the thing is, soon I feel like I'm gonna kind of round up with this whole endeavor of mine with the labs episode, but still, we're gonna take a few more stabs at it before finally rounding up with this episode, and during the next run, we'll see what type of a gun I will choose, but I think I'm done with the AK-74s. I was surprised that the PS ammo actually handled that guy with his armor, but it was more of a rare occurrence rather than something that will happen consistently, so yeah, time to choose a different gun. Alright guys, so with sheer hours remaining before the start of the wipe, it is a complete and absolute bloodbath here in the labs. So we're gonna go out with a bang. We're gonna try to kill some PMCs, but it is not easy because everybody with top tier gear is out there for blood, and nobody gives a fuck whether they will survive or not. Nobody cares. So let's go. Okay, that's one less dude to worry about. That's one more. How do you like them apples? Okay, let's stop the bleeding. Okay, so these dudes, I think they were in a team. Which is, you know, quite probable. They were in a team, but now they're both dead. They're done for because I have ended them. I know that didn't sound too convincing, but still. Anyway, the guys are dead. We're gonna see what gear they had. I'm not very well accustomed to using the Vulcan 5 helmet because I can't hear jack shit with this thing. Especially when I talk all the time. And you know me, guys, I talk all the fucking time, so. Yeah, this was like a level 2? How the fuck is that even possible? I guess, like, the newbies are already joining because they're kinda like, you know, excited for the wipe. Okay, that would explain why I killed them, because these guys were relatively inexperienced. Oh shit, my dudes, don't. Don't fuck with me like that, my boy. Is that the guy? Yeah, that's the guy. I kind of want to take all this good ass gear. Because, like, you know, I'm still kind of planning to do a few more raids, maybe. We'll see, I don't know. Okay, anyway, there was, you know, basically a bloodbath happening here. Everybody got killed, clipped. But I want to take that guy's shit, though. That's the thing, you know? Okay, no more space for that shit. Hold the fuck on, my boys. Alright, do this and do that. Okay. Right, so there's still some shooting, I think, far away in the distance. So it's not entirely over, you know? The raid goes on. I did not expect that to get shot by a fucking camping bot. That was the last thing I expected. I wanted to kind of like go through the extraction, through the sewer conduit, but then as I run, this guy kind of like, you know, just fucks me up. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we have killed 2 USECs, but I don't know who they were because I guess the dog tags that I took... What? I don't get it. Anyway, let's hit next. So we killed that duo of relative newbies. One guy was a newbie, that's for sure. The other one was less of a newbie, but anyway, I did not expect to die like that. Alright guys, so we're gonna go for one last raid before the start of the wipe. And that's it. This is gonna be our last battle. This has been, from what I understand, historically the longest wipe in Tarkov history, so it's going to be an honor to fight this last battle as our PMC, and after this, everything's going to start all over again. We're going to take a look at the beautiful factory, but for now, we're still playing in the labs, so let's hit next and let's do this. Alright guys, this is literally the last raid, because we are, I believe, less than an hour. We are an hour away from the wipe.
Внимание персонала. Видите в секторе E строй.
Okay, something fucking crazy is happening here. In the lower levels of the labs. Since this is the last raid before the wipe, we're gonna try to play this carefully. With, I guess, valor at the same time. Carefully, but with valor. Because we want to kill at least one PMC, at least, before we die, so that this isn't gonna be a complete disaster. Although it might prove to be a disaster. Because as we know, Tarkov is not a very predictable game. Of course, if we sit around and rat, then we have higher chances at, you know, killing somebody, but whatever the result will be, this is the last raid. And you know, ironically enough, this last raid of ours is very, well, relatively, you know, silent. Relatively quiet, because, a few hours ago, we had major bloodbath type of battles, and it was really hard to kind of record them properly because more often than not, I would die. Even after killing a few players, you would still get shot very quickly into the raid, so it didn't really make no sense to keep this in this particular video.
Местные пожаловали.
Alright, so we hear bots. Isn't there at least one single player here? There is one. We just heard him shoot. Alright, finally some gunshots after all this time. Now the question is whether that was a scav, probably a scav, a raider scav. That we just clipped. But somebody is running around here, though. Alright, we're playing as focused as we can potentially play, because I don't want to die. For this raid, I want to get at least one PMC kill. And as you can see, there's not a lot of PMCs around. Just when we need them, we don't have anybody. What the fuck is happening? Okay, so those are just bots, basically, then. I don't know if this is the guy that I killed. Right, so apparently there's nobody around. I don't know. Or maybe there is, but they're just camping even more than I do. Okay, what the fuck? Yeah, apparently, one way or the other, everybody here was killed at some point. We're gonna have to either extract back into the good old... Okay, was that a player? Was that a player just now? Come on, show your face, bro. Make that mistake. If he would just peek... If he would just peek... I could probably clip him. Alright, well, the stupidest thing that we can possibly do is head in there and see. Take a look at the area, but I don't know. Alright, so apparently you just have to call the elevator. Maybe you had to activate it prior to that. But this is the first time when we are using any other exfiltration besides the sewage conduit. Alright, we have extracted. This was the last raid. We did not kill a single PMC, but we didn't die either. We had a good chance to kill that guy. He took a shot somewhere in the spine, but he survived. We did kill 2 raiders, which is like nothing. But anyway, guys, this was a very, very long episode. Like always, it's probably gonna take me a bit of effort to, you know, compile all of this. And by the time when this episode is out, we will be into the wipe. Because I'm literally talking right now, like, a bit less than an hour before the wipe. It's very late for me right now, late at night, but anyway, we've done all we could do. The next episode we're gonna make is gonna be just an overview of the revamped factory map, which I hope is gonna be great. Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Always comment your thoughts about my gameplay. Don't be shy, even if you have a lot of criticism to say. I'm fine with it. I know I'm terrible, but I try my best to play as well as I can. Anyway, guys, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, comment. I'm gonna see you real soon. Until then, take care and stay safe.